We're back here at the local Barnes & Noble, but not for the Criterions, but for the Arrow video sale. No sign anywhere, but we know it's happening. Let's take a look. Now it's really slim pickings here. Fighting back. Think of this. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. One unboxer. That's good. This is the Blu-ray and the Blu-ray. Jason goes to, yeah, Noir, Rumpo Noir. Over here, Two Witches. This one and Versus. Wild Style. I hear this one's pretty good. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the remake. What do you guys think about that one? I hear it's pretty good. Pretty gruesome, but pretty good. I forgot, they got Wild Things here. And Texas Chainsaw, the beginning. I guess the prequel to the remake. This place did have Spawn before. Oh, Demolition Man. Oh, I think I found some stuff. Right here. Two pretty good ones. The Man from U.N.C.L.E. Under Siege. They had Spawn. They had The Mask. Maybe some people came and bought it. I think they also had, oh, yeah, Dark City, but Blu-ray, so no thank you. The Cell, Blu-ray, no thank you. And then another copy of Demolition Man. No thank you. Oh, they got the steelbook for Trick or Treat. Trick or Treat. I'm not really a steelbook fan myself, so no thanks. Under Siege, you know, I just picked up The Fugitive from another Barnes & Noble that's going out, and this is the same director, so I'm kind of thinking about getting this one. Just kind of. I guess they put them next to each other because they're all WB. I guess. Under Siege. I don't really like this cover. This one I'm pretty mad at. Dogma. Now, that's probably not the price, but I drove very far away to pick up a damaged copy. Check out my favorite films of physical media of 2025, and this is it. This is part of it, kind of. And my copy is not as good, but again, you know, that's what you do when you don't wait. One more copy of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Huh, interesting. Don't know if you hear that. Let's look at the other one. Okay, that's normal. Good television, if you ask me. And then standard copy of Demolition Man, which is the same exact price as the big box version. Over at Manga Land, we got the new Old Boy Deluxe. Any cinephile worth his salt knows what Old Boy is. Oh, that's a heavy mother right there, I'll tell you that. And then they got Lone Wolf and Cub. Pretty significant because it's the first time it's flipped proper in America. So pick that up. Yeah, man, this is a pretty good one. Like I said, it's really heavy. If you've seen the film, it says right there, inspired Park Chan-wook's 2003 influential hit film Old Boy. Yeah. The manga has been out of print for a very long time. So, pretty big release. Just know it's different and it may not be as good as the film. The comic book section is not as good as the manga section, but at least I got it. You know what I mean? Like, some places don't even have this much anymore. If you haven't been picking up these DC finest, you're missing out. This one in particular is really awesome, filled with a lot of great Batman stories. You know, Killing Joke in the original coloring for like the first time in, what, 15 years? Great stuff in here. I think KGB's, the Son of the Demon, some great Jason Todd stories are in here. Some great runs. A detective run by John Wagner, Alan Grant. Great stuff. Great. Out. What's his name again? Norm Breakfogel's in here. I love this stuff. Great stuff in here. Must pick up. This is a great Wonder Woman run. It's by Gail Simone. This is her whole run, I believe. I own this in individual trade paperbacks, but yeah, I think this is the whole run. Really good stuff right here. If you're into the films, you gotta watch this. Or if you want something a little more cheap, Wonder Woman Earth 1 by Grant Morrison and Yannick Paquette. This is the DC Compact Edition. They're $10. This is a great Wonder Woman story. You should pick it up. I did. Or if you're looking forward to that Supergirl film coming out this year, just pick this up. $10. Pretty good artwork, pretty good size. I'll buy that for $10. I own this already in standard paperback edition, so I'm not gonna pick it up. But if you don't own it, you should. Keanu. That's all I'm gonna say. Marvel has their own edition as DC Compact, but it's too much for my taste. I want to see the difference. Here is regular Watchmen, and here is DC Compact Watchmen. Surprisingly, the Compact one has more stuff going on than this one. But I like the regular Watchmen one. I got this one. It's pretty good. I like the cover, but it's a lot of words. Very little pages. But if all you got is $10, I would highly recommend it. Ah, man. I miss you, Criterions. I can't wait to be back here in July. You're the best. Or am I just biased because I can find you locally in most other boutiques? I cannot, because the closest video store that's not a Barnes & Noble is 5 hours away. I don't know. I don't think we'll ever know the answer. Someone can help me understand. First of all, it's awesome that these are out, you know. Here's the Blu-ray. And here's the 4K. I kind of love it that they have different covers. But why didn't Edgerton come out anywhere else besides the A24 store? That doesn't make any sense. Were they just trying to pull up sales for their store? And should I get this? Let me know. Pretty cool. There's an audio commentary by Benny Shafty. You don't see that too much often lately. I really want this, but not today. But I really want it. I love the Shafties. Guys, I just noticed that this is a Blu-ray. You know what that means? So I'm back here at home base, and as you can see, I bought something, and it's a nice box too. Can you guess what it is? Probably. I love that Barnes & Noble. The Criterion section is pretty good, at least for recent releases. But the Arrow video stuff, no, it's not good at all. It used to be a little better, but not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. with that being said, I picked this up. This is probably the third best box set of last year, or should I say the third best trilogy released last year. Can you guess it? Can you guess it? And it came out from Arrow Video, a trilogy. That's right. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles box set. And I gotta say, it's pretty nice looking. Here, a ton of special features. A couple new commentaries, new featurettes, stuff like that. Plenty of time not to look at this. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It was already slightly opened, but the other one, they had two of these there, was even more open. So let's open this up to see what's inside. What do you guys think about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I was very hesitant of picking this collection up because only the first one's a masterpiece, right? If this was like $50, only the first one, and then right now it would be 25 bucks, it would be 100% get. The sequels, you know, I haven't seen them in years. The first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle film I ever watched was actually the third one on the Wham channel. It was pretty good. I liked it back then. And when I saw them older, and they were just all right, but the first one's a masterpiece. A masterpiece, especially for comic book fiction, comic book cinema. It's up there probably in the top 5 for me. Could be top 10 for most people, but top 5 for me. So I picked it up because everybody on YouTube said how great this set was. And again, I bet this set is good, but it's mostly for that first film and the featurettes and the special features. And it's just super nice that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 and 3 are on here, because who would buy them separately? I think that's really it, right? Who would buy this box set if it was individuals? It would be much less people. Much less people. If they did a Better Tomorrow in 3 releases, it would sell. It would sell. Maybe not as good, but it would sell. But this, of course, some people with nostalgia will pick up 2, will pick up 3, but it'll be less and less and less. A Better Tomorrow as well, but I think less that. And that's a little more niche, right? This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. A Better Tomorrow is A Better Tomorrow. If you want to know what I'm talking about, check out my last video on my favorite films released for physical media in 2025. This was not on there because I just bought it. But let's open this up and see what's inside. So, open it. Pretty nice. I love the Arrow Video thing here. Boom. Oh, wow. The ooze. And then the side here. Yeah, I was getting worried because if you hear, I was like, oh, what's that? So let's take out the first one. Ooh, that's beautiful. That's really nice. Oh, got some playing cards. That was making that sound. Who wants to trade? I know I don't. So it's one of each of the turtles. Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, and my favorite, because, you know, red, Raphael. And that's a giant turtle in a suit, in a detective outfit. What's the line? I can't remember the line. And then I guess these are stickers. Yeah, I don't have my glasses on. Sorry, people. And then, yeah, inside. Let's look. Is it reversible? Yeah, it's the same as the regular cover. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Always make sure it's back properly and put these back where you found them, because you'll never look at them again. Yeah, I have heard stories about this one. You know, I've seen it many times, but you know, hearing stories about how the director, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, how he looked at the original comics, which are again probably one of the greatest comic book series of all time, the Eastman and Laird comics, and just cut out the panels and just made the story that way. That's why this one is so faithful to that, like, you can't really say faithful to the first like 10, 11 issues, 12, because you know in the middle of that you got the dinosaurs, the Cyteratons, the aliens, right? So that's nowhere in here. But like you took the first issue and then some of the Leonardo micro, and then after that where they fight the Shredder comes back and they're up in New Hampshire, I think, I can't remember, in the snow. It's beautiful stuff. If you have not read the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comic, the original one, Eastman and Laird, you're missing out. The IDW one from, I don't remember what year, was it 2012? But that's also pretty good. Kevin Eastman's like a co-plotter with that, but that's a really good one as well. So yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1, pretty beautiful release. All the special features, pause if you want, or not. Next, we got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze. Again, pretty similar cover, right? And then inside, it is a collectible punch for your pizza you'll never buy. And some more trading cards. This time with Master Splinter and Shredder. Now, I'm going to say something that everyone in here probably knows, but obviously the Turtles are a parody of Frank Miller's Daredevil. I'm sorry, it took me a long time. Actually, I have it right here. It's a parody of this stuff right here. And, you know, Master Splinter here, we learned that Daredevil, Matt Murdock, who is in the first issue of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, his master is Stick. And he fights the hand, they fight the foot. So, yeah, pretty cool, similar stuff. If you haven't read Frank Miller Daredevil, you got to do it. This omnibus with Klaus Janson is amazing, and obviously Born Again is like the greatest graphic novel of all time. But yeah, these playing cards, cool. And it comes with a poster. What is this? Yeah, it's a poster for I think it's for, Secret of the Ooze, and then Secret of the Ooze. Now let me put that back where I found it because I'll never look at it again. Just wanted to show you guys. Put the cards back. Oh, I almost forgot. I like both of them. This probably a little better. It's been a long time since I've seen the sequels. Maybe I'll love them. Right? Maybe I'll love them. Maybe. All right. Let's keep this train going. And now, last and certainly least, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle 3. This isn't Turtles in Time. I think that's the NES game. Oh, surprise, surprise. You got an April O'Neil and a Casey Jones. Casey, what do you guys think about the Michael Bay Turtles? I know he didn't direct them, but it is the Michael Bay Turtles. Oh, yeah. So, there's it. I wonder if it's reverse. Yes, it is. And this is the Let me look at that. Yeah, this is superior. That is definitely superior. I'm putting that up out. That is pretty badass. Turtles 3 has such a great idea behind it. And again, the Turtles are not just street level superheroes. They are, you know, they go to outer space and fight dinosaurs, right? They are anything. They're very malleable. That's why the 80s show worked, the 2003 show worked, the 2012 show worked, and heck, even that Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, whatever, that Nicktoon show, that wasn't bad either. And that was way different. And that's probably why people didn't like it. But that show worked as well. And then this poster that I'll never look at again is, you guessed it, yes. That's pretty badass. Pretty Akira Kurosawa to my Criterion fans. You know what comic book references Akira Kurosawa? The Crow. Look it up. It's the Crow. Eric is talking to his cat. He's like, "Have you ever seen Seven Samurais?" It's pretty cool. And this book's not done. Oh, that looks cool. So here is a nice book. Wow. Yeah, this is pretty awesome literature that you may look at. Wow. I'm very excited to see this. Very excited. And I don't have a lot of films in my collection that my wife would watch, and we've seen the first one together, so she is down to see these films. So that's one other reason why I bought these. She likes the Turtles. So win for that. And this is just a super nice copy of the first film poster. Look at that. Beautiful paper. I won't use that side. Beautiful. That's beautiful. So, yeah, guys, that's the set. I can't really review it right now because I haven't seen the films yet. But if we're talking packaging, this is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Simply the best. And, you know, I got the pusher box set, but I got the cheap edition, so I didn't get the box set. I mean, I got the standard edition. So obviously this is nicer than that. And I got the Better Tomorrow box set. Now, this is better than, like, packaging wise, probably better than that as well. But what really brings this collection down with me is the quality of the films, right? So I'll be right back. Yeah, something like this doesn't have, you know, the slip, the book, like all the bells and whistles like this. Put that on after. But you know, it does have a ton of special features. All right, a ton of special features. And 3 amazing films with work prints that no one have ever seen state size. So again, I don't even know why I'm bringing this up. Go buy a Better Tomorrow 3 if you can. Go buy the Better Tomorrow Trilogy if you can. Highly worth it. But this isn't about this. But I feel more people will see this than that other video. Buy this. This is good, okay? This is really good. The packaging is superb. That book itself looks amazing. Great packaging. My only problem with this is, do number 2 and 3 make this worth it? Number 1's a masterpiece, but do 2 and 3 make it okay? I don't know. And a lot of people on YouTube, I notice, overlook that. They're like, oh, the packaging's great, the transfer's great. Actually, the transfer for 2 and 3 are better than 1. And, okay, if that's true, amazing. But is it worth it? You know, something like this where all 3 of them are absolutely amazing, absolutely worth it. And cheaper, by the way. Not right now, but regularly. Is it worth it? That's going to be my question when I go into this. And look for that review. I'm going to review this probably in the near future, in the next coming month, because I know a lot of people are going to be buying the Barnes & Noble Arrow video 50% off. I haven't said that yet, but that's what this is about. And, you know, let's see if it's worth it. Prior to the sale, this was about, on Amazon, it was $57. And I almost pulled the trigger with that, $57. Good thing I waited a week. You know what? If I like it or not, I'm not going to regret. You should not regret buying things unless it's really bad. The first film here is a masterpiece. That should cover the rest of them, right? And you get a beautiful box set. This is a beautiful artwork. You know, this is the cover, the original cover. The transfers are great. Arrow Video, if you're listening to this, you do great work. Thank you so much. I know everyone's geeking out right now for Mortal Kombat. That it better come with Armageddon, because no one's going to buy Armageddon by itself. It better come with Mortal Kombat 1 and 2. No one's going to buy Armageddon by itself. That film's is worse than the 2 and 3 of this. And, you know, it's just so strange to me to see people's hype about certain things. Because back in the day, that film was a joke. I liked the film because of, you know, the music. And when I was younger, it was very, that music was very important for me and my friends. Maybe that's another story for another day. But the film's all right. You know, the film is only all right. That's also a film I did search for, the original Mortal Kombat. I did search for number 2 for some reason, but I thought it was like adults. You know what I mean? I'm 8 years old, 9 years old, trying to buy some DVDs, and oh, Mortal Kombat, that's what adults watch. Not insulting anybody who likes Mortal Kombat. The first one, again, is good. I like the first one. It's the third Anderson. It's not PT. I can't remember. PW, the Anderson. He did the Alien films. But I've been babbling enough. If you don't know who I am and you watched this far, I'm Jack from Manelli Studio Entertainment. I do films on physical media such as movies and comics, and you saw some manga in this video as well. I love it all. So if you want to support that, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button to boost my confidence. Tell me what you're buying for this Arrow video 50% off sale. I'm very interested. And if I do this video again, if I do a part 2 to my Arrow sale, I'll tell you a little story about this sale for me. Maybe you'll enjoy it, maybe you won't. Till next time, again, guys, I'm Jack from Manelli Studio Entertainment saying, go watch your movies.